Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the math test prep pro. Math test prep pro. That's right. I'm the math test prep pro. I'm here to go over some problems with you guys. These are common problems you're going to see on standardized testing. It's very common to see on the ALEKS and maybe the SAT or ACT. But these are all simple interest problems. So let's go through a few problems, just see where you're at. All right, so the first problem, Maria invested $900 at a 4% simple interest rate per year. How much interest will she earn after 3 years? Now, these are all simple interest problems. And the formula for simple interest is I equals PRT. All right, that stands for interest equals the principal times the rate times the time. All right, so the principal is obviously going to be the initial amount that you invested. The rate is going to be the percentage rate of the interest in decimal form, and also T is going to be time in years. So let's look at what we know. First of all, Maria invested $900. That's a principal right there at a 4% simple interest rate per year. How much interest will she earn in 3 years? So we know it's a 4% rate. It's for 3 years. So let's plug in what we know. So the interest is going to be equal to the principal, which is $900, times the rate, which is 4%, 0.04, times the time, which is 3. And I'm gonna plug this all in my calculator. Just have it do the grunt work here. So it's going to be 900 times 0.04 times 3. And that equals 108. So how much interest? $108. So with an initial investment of $900 at 4% interest for 3 years, you're going to get $108 interest back. Now remember, this is a simple interest formula. So this just tells you the interest off the 3 years. This does not include compounded interest. So this is a pretty particular formula. All right, number 2. Tom borrowed $2,500 from a bank at an interest rate of 6% per year. What is the total interest he will pay after 5 years? And once again, we're going to use the same formula. Interest equals principal times rate times time. I equals PRT. So the interest, we don't know. We're going to leave that the same. That's what we're trying to figure out. Principal is $2,500 times the rate, which is 6% per year in decimal form, 0.06, times time, which is 5 years. So let's multiply that all out. Let the calculator do the heavy lifting. That is 500 times 0.06 times 5 equals 750. The answer, $750 interest. All right, next one. Jenna invests 3% simple interest. Excuse me, let me try again. Jenna invests $1,000 in a savings account that earns 3% simple interest annually. How much interest will she earn after 4 years? Same formula, I equals PRT. So interest, so she starts off with $1,000. She invests $1,000 initially, so that's 1,000. That's the rate, 0.03. How much will she earn after 4 years? Time for the interest will be doing the calculator work. 1,000 times 0.03 times 4 equals $120. So the interest amount will be $120. All right, next question. Okay, let's do this one. All right. A company borrowed $6,000 at a simple interest rate of 8% per year. How much interest will they owe after 7 years? All right, let's do it. Interest. PRT Interest will equal, so they borrowed $6,000, $6,000. Interest rate can be 0.08, 8% in decimal form, 7 years for the time. All right, so the interest will equal 6,000 times 0.087, $3,360. All right, last problem. Let's scoot on down to this one. So Alex invested $1,500 at a 5% simple interest rate per year. What will the total interest rate be after 6 years? I equals PRT. Interest equals the principal, which is 1,500, times the interest rate, 0.05. The total interest after 6 years, T will be 6. All I got to do is plug all that in the calculator to get the grand answer. Okay. 100 times 0.05 times 6 equals 450. So for this one, the interest is $450. All right. So just remember a few things. All these simple interest problems, they're all the same formula. Interest equals principal times rate times time. And what you do is you just plug everything in and multiply. And that's going to give you the answer for the interest when the principal, rate, and time are given. All right, so if there's any other problems that you guys want to see, this is in my video, but if there's any other problems you want to see, just let me know down in the comments. Maybe some other math problems I could do or something that you're stuck on, just let me know. So once again, this is the Math Test Prep Pro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good night.